and finds Una under sa ilalim. Sandano
Nice
at
pass.
oh, Rama with a 3 by Marlon Taiwan. Yes!
Quite an eventful Saturday night dito po sa One Arena in Cainta, Rizal as we now bring you our main game. Will Macaloni and the Quezon Huskers, they are putting their perfect record on the line tonight, going up against his former teammate, a former champion with MYC, Jay Collado, and the Valenzuela City Dark Horse. They seek to bounce back, going up against the two-time defending champions, the Quezon Huskers. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. Ken Pangilinan with Coach Mike Perez. Coach Mike, Quezon is flying under the radar. We saw Caloocan and Abra won earlier. Quezon, wala pa ring talo. 5 wins, no losses in the South Division.
You kind of expect that every time when you get into these kind of games na you're always gonna try your very best to compete kasi lesson kanina with the Abra Weavers, they never took lightly itong Zamboanga, and so I think this is the same case para dito sa Quezon Huskers.
Valenzuela, very dangerous. You're watching us live on our official MPBL YouTube channel, on Tap Sports, and on Solar Sports. Let's bring in our courtside reporter, Miss Gianna Llanes. And Gianna, these two teams, they are on different divisions. Valenzuela coming off a loss. Quezon still winning continuously. Kamusta sila heading into this matchup?
Well, I actually have an interesting storyline for you kasi nakausap ko si Jay Collado at si Will Macaloni. Sabi actually ni Jay Collado, para sa kanya, medyo nagiging challenge yung mga huling kalaban niya. At first, it was his head Gabo. Then it was Coach Gerson. Now, it's former teammate Will Macaloni. They both said na nung teammate sila sa Nueva Ecija, sila actually ang magkatapat dahil nga they were in the same position. In fact, Jay shared that he was actually the one that helped Will fix his form when it comes to his foul shot. Kaya nung nagkita sila today, it was really great seeing each other. May request lang si JK Will na wag siyang masyadong banggain daw because he did lose a lot of weight for this season. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Gianna. Nakakatuwa, no? Gianna covering Hesed Gabo and Jay Collado in this very same building. Now Jay gets to go one-on-one against Will Macaloni and the Quezon Huskers. We've been talking about Quezon, Coach Mike, how they have, this is a brand new team having 9 new players on their roster. And in this latest win against Iloilo, they dominated this one 87-50.
Yeah, it completely overwhelmed Iloilo in that game with, defensive masterpiece. Relentless yung kanilang pressure na nag-force ng madaming turnovers, kaya maganda rin yung naging buckets nila pagdating sa transition. Pretty much boards, paint, and transition were pretty much dominated by the Quezon Huskers in that win over Iloilo.
Now they gun for their 6th straight victory, and they will take on the Valenzuela City Dark Horse. They were coming off a very impressive win against Quezon City before running into Caloocan, and they just had a tough time getting things going here against the Batang Kangkalu.
Oh, so it was so tough that they struggled to find an offensive rhythm. Lesser yung attempts and makes nila, fewer yung rebounds, too many turnovers committed. In fact, it's only Jay Collado who was in double digits, scoring 13 points, and everyone else really trying to find a way to score, but it was tough going up against Caloocan.
Quezon versus Valenzuela City in our last game of this weekend. Punta na natin si Miguel Pare for starting lineups.
Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 8. Join me in welcoming the starting fives, beginning with Quezon Huskers. Starting at forward number 41, Joshua Yero. Also at forward number 3, Mike Cañete. Playing center number 10, Sed Manzano. At guard number 15, Cyrus the Righteous Tabi. Also at guard number 2, Junel Fuentes. The head coach for the Quezon Huskers is Eric Gonzalez. Assistant coaches Reggie Tigzon, Ed De La Torre, Luis Solasco, Jonathan De Guzman, Nash Rosella, Bernard De Guia, and Councilor Jeric Teng. Team manager Attorney Don Capunan. Team owners Governor Dr. Helen Tan, Congressman Mike Tan, and Mayor Ralph Lim. Now for Valenzuela City Dark Horse. Starting at guard number 7, Val Chauca. Also at guard number 23, Jeremy Robinson. And center number 6, Lester Reyes. Forward number 15, Justin Alano. Also at forward number 17, Nico Mamaradlo. The head coach of Valenzuela City is Estong Ballesteros. Assistant coaches, Jun Dizon, Oliver San Pedro, and Gerard Alejo. Team consultant, Mark D. Assistant team managers, Ray Valdez, JB Garcia.
Starting 5 is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Quezon Huskers with Cyrus Tabi, Judel Fuentes at center, Sed Manzano at the forward spots, Mike Cañete and Joshua Yero. Para naman sa Valenzuela Dark Horse, Val Chauca, Jeremy Robinson, Lester Reyes, Justin Alano, and Nico Mamaradlo. So both Will Macaloni and Jay Collado will come off the bench. Our game officials are Jay Castroverde, Halirik Damicog, and Efren Aganan. Fourth man is Edwin Bubos. Quezon Huskers rather. Sila yung may first possession after winning the jump ball. The Righteous.
Oh yeah.
Kaya lang hindi tama yung ginawa niya doon. Tinapon yung bola.
Turnover, no?
Bihirang mangyari yan.
Totoo naman yan, dahil bihirang magkamali yan si Cyrus Tabi. At gusto ko rin sabihin na i-correct yung sarili ko when I greeted Coach Goy Gabares. I told him magkakampi sila ni Cyrus Tabi. Kasi siya 3 missed right there by Cyrus as he got fouled. Mali naman pala. Ang totoo naman pala is kinoach ni Coach Goy Gabares itong si Cyrus Tabi.
Ang inabutan ni Coach Goy, si Robbie Celis.
Jericho Cruz, I think it was Mark Natividad.
Yeah.
Those guys. So, shout out sa iyong napakaaga, Coach Goy. Mabuhay ka.
Really took charge when Lawrence Victoria and Warren Bonifacio left Pasay. So si Cyrus Tabi.
And I was talking to Cyrus Tabi in the last game that we covered him over in Manila as they went up against Iloilo. I told him that your contribution really to the team is more on assists and being very efficient on the field. Look at his shooting percentage across the board. 66% from the field, 54% from 3, the very few times that he actually takes shots, and he's so good at the free throw line, 83%. Karamihan ng contribution niya talaga sa pagtitimon para dito sa Quezon Huskers.
Mamaradlo, malaksak, dumps it down low. Lester Reyes twisting himself to lay it up and in.
Well, Lester Reyes, you know, I guess he flourishes working with Justin Alano and Jay Collado at the floor at the same time. Na-enjoy nila yung yung complementary spots on the floor. You know? They really just play alongside each other very well. But that time around, Lester got called for that foul. The strong drive right here and making himself available of that baseline drive, showing up in front of the rim.
Mike Cañete at the line. Third leading scorer for Quezon this season. 10 points per game. To go along with 5.5 rebounds. Jared Gonzalez, Coach Nash Racela. This free throws ni Mike. So we stay at 3-2. Huskers ahead by 1. Chauca. Tabi all over him. Show by Cañete. And also committing a foul. Maagang balasa for Quezon. Chris Lalata will replace Mike Cañete.
Val Chauca in the 7 games that he's played has really shown up good numbers, no? Close to about 25 minutes per game, close to 12 points per game. As Mamaradlo right there knocks down the 3.
Giving the lead to Valenzuela.
flex action.
Quezon Huskers finished the season 25-4 last year.
Wow!
Cyrus Tabi, the crossover, sobra yung kanyang tira. Got it back. Sablay pa din. Chauka comes away with a basketball. Found about that pull-up free. Dumps it off to Justin Alano. Mintes. Fuentes. Numbers for Quezon. Libre si Joshua Yero para sa tres. Malakas. Tabi with offensive rebound. Fuentes, catch and shoot. Knocks it down from rainbow distance.
On Jadel Fuentes, once you give him that much space, you know there's a good chance that he's gonna make it. So far this season, he's shooting 42% from 3.
Robinson knew it was a miss as soon as he released it. That's why he got it back. And he will earn himself 2 free throws.
Well, I guess isa na yan sa mga challenges para dito sa Valenzuela Dark Horse this season. See that good 3 right there by Jadel Fuentes, replacing that spot that was open.
3-point shot brought to you by Extreme Smoke at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Jeremy Robinson, 8.5 points per game to go along with 4.4 boards. Coach Estong Ballesteros. Balik ang kalabangan sa Valenzuela. Tabi. Stall action here. Fuentes coming off that down screen. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. At mayroong foul na ipipito laban sa Huskers. Seth Manzano with second foul. Just his second start. Will Macaloni now coming in. At halos sabay din. Pinapapasok na ni Coach Estong Ballesteros si Jay Collado.
Yeah. The most conditioned time of his life daw. Itong pagpapakondisyon, pagpapapayat ni Jay Collado. Pero considerable, nakita mong weight loss niya.
At yan na siya.
Ayan na.
Sa score table, Jay Collado. According sa report ni Mika Abisamis, nagkakwentuhan daw sila ni Jeff Murillo. Sabi ni, may asim ka pa ba? Meron pa?
Si Jay?
Oo.
Pero pa naman talaga, si Jay pa ba mawawalan ba yan?
Oo. Hindi, ang ganda ng performance niya ngayon. He is the leading rebounder for Valenzuela. But that time, wasn't able to box out Will Macaloni, who scores on a putback.
Well, I guess kasi siya the way that he's being used for Valenzuela is very similar to how he got used by Nueva Ecija. Cyrus Tabi with an open 3.
Yung sinasabi mo, bihira siya tumira siya. But when he takes those threes, he's able to make it at a high clip.
Cyrus Tabi getting that skip pass. Knew that lane was open for that 3 by Cyrus, and Jadel gives up that 3 for the Righteous.
Nabang ang Quezon 11-7, Valenzuela sues for time.
Steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That way is going to keep it out of the game. 9 in the final of the game. Can they make magic? White Lounge wins the game!
Win the game. Easy lang with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Ba't ka napakalabit?
Kasi sweetness overload yung nakikita natin mga nandito ngayon sa One Arena.
Nagde-date sila ngayong Sabado ng gabi.
Tayo nagtatrabaho. Ayan naman.
May kilala rin ako. Nagtatrabaho ngayong Sabado, imbis na nagde-date.
Sino?
Ha?
Sino? Oo nga pala, sorry na. Dalawa pa sila, no? Pareho nagtatrabaho.
Oo.
Oo nga naman.
Wala nang 6 na minuto na lalabi sa ating first quarter. Hindi nila nakita si Macaloni na libre sa ilalim. Fuentes navigating through that screen. Tabi, shot fake. Pinasa palabas, Pagaran. A better look. short. But that's what you like about Quezon. Not afraid to share the basketball. And Coach Eric Gonzalez has been preaching that there is no victory without sacrifice.
Correct.
And there was one time where he had a sit down with the OG guys. Yung mga sila Alvin Abundo, Archie Minerva, yung mga simula season 5 pa lang.
Yeah.
They had that one game the preseason. And he talked to them about how they will have to sit out because they have 9 new players that they were trying out. And doon papasok yun eh, yung mantra na yun na kahit pa sila yung pinakamatagal, recognizing na yun yung kailangan at that time, they graciously gave up their spots during that game. At Manny Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. Jaron Teco shooting his free throws, mintis yung una.
Eh, napaka-importante naman talaga yon, lalo na yung acceptance of, there are new guys coming in and may sakripisyo talagang kailangang mangyari. We have to allow the others to have their own floor time and allow them to shine. I remember this story about Phil Jackson when he was coaching Michael Jordan. They were implementing the triangle offense and Michael didn't want to share the ball. And clearly Phil Jackson told Michael Jordan that the ball is a spotlight and you have to share that spotlight with the others so that they won't be in the dark. That to me is that level of, I guess, message that coach is really trying to tell his guys. Ito si Coach Eric.
Macaloni got bottled up underneath. Shaq Alanes kakapasok lang. Sumabit yung kanyang bantay. 3 free throws coming up after getting fouled.
Deadly lefties talaga itong si Shaq Alanes tsaka si Valenzuela. Maybe arguably some of the really good guards that are lefties in the same team.
Shaq Alanes gets to the line frequently for Valenzuela. 16.1 points, 77.1% from the line. Di pa tapos. Tatlo yan. Pasok na yung unang dalawa. From Dasmariñas, Cavite. Si Shaq Alanes.
Yeah.
Ay pasok niya lahat. Mabasa isa ang lamang ng Quezon. Olegario nasa loob na rin for Valenzuela. Trying to guard Abundo.
Nice pass.
Cut weak side. Layup from Christian Pagaran.
Ganda ng pagkaka-timing nung pasa na yon. And Christian Pagaran really holding that weak side of the floor.
Alanes off the heel on that three-point attempt.
Forced shot.
Abundo pitching it to Pagaran sa loob na punta kay Macaloni. Turns the ball over once again. Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
And Will Macaloni, napaka-komportable dun sa side na yun ng floor. Pero once na nakakita siya ng teammate, in that case, Christian Pagaran, really had to bullet that pass over to him and Christian just finished it off.
13-10, under 4 minutes left in the first. Cañete is back in. Siya yung unang nilabas. Abundo, binabantayan ni Jer Olegario. Pagaran, dumps it to Macaloni. 5 on the shot clock. Blocked by Jer Onteco.
Ganda ng timing pagkaka-block na yon ni Jer Onteco. Full speed ahead, downhill.
Puntikan na yun para kay Jer Olegario. Abundo, stepping back. Jumper on its way. Dininis pa yung ring bago pumasok.
Well, the always reliable and staying ready, Alvin Abundo. He's got that knack for making the right decisions in those situations. Wow, way outside. Jay Collado. Kondisyon.
enjoying his finest season. Macaloni. Sa ilalim, mayroong banggaan.
Oh, they were trying to run yung flex on that weak side involving three guys, Alvin Abundo, Gab Banal, and Mike Cañete. Natawagan ng foul. Chris Lalata now will come in for Will.
Abundo. Pinasahan si Gab Banal. 8 on the shot clock. Pagaran. Kick out pass. Cañete. Open look. Off the mark. Pagaran snatches the board. Lalata there. And he cleans it up.
Doon mo rin makikita ang athletic ability ni Chris Lalata, no? I think he also played for Olivares College dati.
Tama.
Oh.
Yun pala ang
Isa
inisip
pa.
kong kasama nila dun.
Oo nga, tama. Oh, wild shot by Shaq Alanis.
Only got fouled. Campanal to Cañete. Under 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Layo. Napataas yung pasa ni Alvin Abudo.
John Abate comes into the ball game, placing Alvin Abundo. It's been quite an adjustment for John after playing close to 30 minutes with the UE Red Warriors. He is still finding his niche here for Quezon. Oliado off the dribble. Pinilit yung tira doon. Nakuha. Chris Lalata yung rebound. Cañete will slide in. Layup is good for Mike.
Laki rin ang naging performance nito ni Mike Cañete. I like to think even in the preseason, he has blended well with these guys from the Huskers. And I think he's loving it, his stay here in Quezon.
Floater is good from Jer Olegario. Abate. Foul. Puts it in. Plus a foul.
Oh, John Abate. How about that finish though from John? Guarded by Olegario. Had to shoot that off balance and still was able to make it. So much game played for 5 games, hasn't started. Roughly about 12.6 minutes per game. Pero highly involved on the offensive end itong si John Abate.
Is nga lang yung kanyang bonus free throw.
He shoots best from the paint and the perimeter. 1-on-1 against Olegario here.
JR drives. Foul on Quezon. Fast break the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Too easy right there on the middle for Mike Cañete of that pass by Gab Banal.
Alam mo nickname ni Mike, di ba? The Iron Claw.
Oh yeah. Sino ba nagbasbas dyan?
Alam mo, si Richard Campos
Oh.
din yan.
Si Richard ulit?
Si Richard.
Basta ikaw, officially, starting today, you are Ken the Racketeer
Racketeer.
Pangilinan.
Mga
I like it. I'm sure yung mga kasama natin sa hobby ba nag-agree din?
Ganon?
Oo. Sigurado ako.
Manansala, nasa loob na para sa Quezon.
Shake action.
Campanal, off the dribble, bounce pass, Manansala! Jams it!
Pero medyo swabe lang. Patikim pa lang. No? Pero wow, you see that leaping ability by Jolo. Parang ano ka, may pangalawa kang Christian Pagaran no? Parang ganun.
Olegario, pumikata sa 3, wala. Rebound nakuha ni Yero. Isang segundo. Diyan magtatapos ang ating first quarter. Quezon and Valenzuela. Close encounter in this period. And Valenzuela for sticking around with plays like these from Nico Mamaratlo. Hit a free. Also had a drive earlier. Quezon though, running through the motions, Coach Mike.
Oo, and maganda yung percentage of makes nila. 47% of their shots have really gone in. They had 10 points coming off the bench. They got more points inside the paint because of second chance opportunities. And you gotta help out in the paint and on the boards if you're Valenzuela coming here in the second quarter.
Chris Delata with a massive double-double against Iloilo in their latest victory, Coach Mike.
Oh, and napakaganda ng contribution niya doon. Very early, he established himself in that game against Iloilo, getting involved in, especially nung nag-saw na itong Iloilo to start the game. He really just made himself available for those zone breakers.
Second quarter underway. Valenzuela trailing by 7. Sa loob, pumunta si Collado. Masyadong malakas yung kanyang tira. Hierro. Cut off by Collado. They go to the other side. Banal. Pass to Lalata. Rising up for the jumper. Gumulong palabas.
Those were the shots that he was making in the game against Iloilo, especially down on the nail. And he would normally make that. Nice
Collado,
pass.
pinasahan si Valchauca in the paint. Can't shake off Hierro. Change his pivot foot. It's going to be a traveling violation.
Well, it's not going to be an easy task for Valchauca to go up against Joshua Hierro inside the paint. Too big, too strong against him.
Cyrus Tabi, Jolo Manansala, Joshua Hierro, John Abate, and Chris Lalata. Silang nasa loob for Quezon. Abate catches, fires, and knocks down the trifecta.
Only a matter of time before, you know, he starts breaking into better three-point shooting. Like what I said earlier, he's really more efficient when it comes to perimeter and mid-range shooting. The threes, I'm sure, as the season goes, will be something that he'll start to build on. Tong si John.
Lester Reyes. Collado marching through. Can't finish. Got it back.
Collado.
Puts it up. Head to the line for 2 shots.
So sa ganyang basihan ng galawan ni Jay Collado, tama nga namang may asim pa. Tama naman makipagsabayan ka sa mga mga leapers, sa mga athletic guys nitong Quezon Huskers.
All seriousness though, Jay Collado having himself quite a fantastic season with Valenzuela.
Yes.
Second leading scorer on their team, 11.9 points. Itong free throw na ito, sa atin yan na extreme ang subok. At kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. 2 made free throws. 26-18. Pass to the outside. Tabi. Abate. But simultaneously taking that shot was the offensive foul whistled on Joshua Hierro.
Pero 8 lang tong lamang ng Quezon Huskers, ha? And Valenzuela trying to hang around.
Wala bumagsak kay Valchauca. Sa ilalim, double foul. Lester Reyes and Jolo Manansala.
O si Lester talagang sinusubukan lang niyang pwestohan, posisyonan itong si Jolo.
Yeah.
He feels na position-wise sa ilalim, may advantage siya, or at least may laban siya. But if it's out on the perimeter and Jolo is gonna want with the rock or on the offensive end, I'm sure that's gonna be advantage for Jolo. Down on the low block, you know, Lester's got a good fight in there.
Reyes catching it at the corner. Nice cut by Valchauca. Sneaks in that basket.
Little good give and go between Lester and Val. Val getting that pass underneath.
Abate. Swings it to Cyrus Tabi. Foul whistled on Valenzuela.
Cyrus Tabi continues to be very aggressive here to start the game. There's that bucket right there by Val Chalkov. That good feed by Lester Reyes.
Cyrus Tabi.
83% free throw shooter, Cyrus Tabi.
Hirang magkamali. Punta natin si Gianna.
Ken and Mike, last Tuesday, Coach Estong actually had his biggest health scare mid-game. Sabi niya, he started to have a heavy chest and got lightheaded during the second quarter. Actually, he didn't return onto the court after halftime. He never experienced something like that now. Even when he got into his car, he blasted the aircon but still felt like he would pass out any minute. He said he is a lot better now but shared na his absence sa second half against Caloocan really caused his team to also lose their focus mid-game. That entire match was a lesson learned for them and they are looking to bounce back with the best hustle today. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Gianna. And good to see Coach Estong back on his feet. Very passionate and very fiery coach.
Yeah. Even back nung naglalaro siya, no?
Yan. One of those guys that was pretty skilled at his position. 6'4", 6'5", can shoot the outside shot. MANNY Pay is the digital wallet built for the community.
Isa na yata siya dun sa mga matitibay na mga big man na lefty, no, na medyo mahirap rin tibagin kung depensa ang pag-uusapan. Tsaka medium range, yun ang, yun ang kargada rin ito ni Coach Estong.
Two-time UAP champion with the UST Growling Tigers.
Yeah.
3 minuto nakalipas sa ating second quarter. Tabi, pinasahan si Cañete.
Nice trick.
Pinakita yung bola, Mintes. Nakabuelo si Jello Ubuyes. Tumalaksak. Naipasok yung tira plus a foul.
Impressive season so far for Jello Ubuyes. See him run off the break.
Fast break of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Ganda na tinatakbo ni Ubuyes. I think the first time that I saw him, and also when he played against Quezon City, where they won, he pretty much was a guy that brought that energy and that pace para dito sa Valenzuela Dark Horse.
Tabi off the dribble, one dribble pull-up, no good. Chalka tried to jack it down, it was off his foot. It will stay with the Quezon Huskers. People, this is often overlooked, but the way they grinded it out, especially nung papunta na sa finals, kasi isipin mo ko siya, umabot sila 5 games against Binyan. That game 5 had to be played at their home floor in Lucena.
Yeah.
Pagkatapos nun, alam ko, isa o 2 araw na pahinga lang yun eh. They had to travel 4 hours from Quezon to Manila as Jeremy Robinson scores, and then that 9-hour drive from Manila to Abra. We'll talk more about that later on. Let's check out this play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Yeah, really just finding the gaps Val Chauca did, and then Jeremy Robinson attacking right side of the floor, understanding somebody's gotta be available for that feed by Val.
White House steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That player's going to keep it out of the game. 9 in the final moments of the game. Can they make magic? White House wins the game!
Win the game. Easy lang with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan a QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Just want to say hi to one of the assistant coaches of Rizal, Coach Don Bautista. Congratulations to him and his lovely wife. They'll be having a baby girl.
Oh, okay. Congratulations. Si Coach Don ba to?
Oh, si Coach Don.
Oh, okay. Congratulations, Coach Don.
Ano yan? Proud ano ba?
Ano?
Hindi ko na itutuloy.
Bakit naman?
Baka di na ako chismisan yan eh. Commissioner M. Oreta, Rudy Distrito, Zaldi Rilumid, and Ascom Satar Macantal. Fuentes. Inasahan si Cañete.
Yeah.
Puts in the 3.
And that shot that he has really developed, especially here with the Quezon Huskers, because right now he's shooting 41% from 3. And yun yung tingin ko nagbibigay ng, pagkaka-fit niya dito sa Quezon Huskers is the outside sniping na lumalabas kay Mike Cañete.
He grabs the rebound off a couple of misses on that possession by Valenzuela. Mike, back to Cyrus Tabi. Fuentes off the dribble. Campanal, his first attempt will be free. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. Chauca got cut off, almost bobbled it. Obuyes. Quick crossover dribble, lays it up and in, plus a foul.
I'm telling you, Ken, Obuyes is, something of a very good, pleasant surprise for coaches Tong Ballesteros. A quick drive on the left side of the floor. Had to go, 3 white shirts right in front and had to finish it off against Will Macaloni.
Babalik sa loob si John Abate. Free throw for Jello Obuyes.
At saka ang ganda ng efficiency nito sa field. 47% overall from the field. But, if you talk about overall effective shooting, he's 51%. That's pretty high. Just good stuff for Jello Obuyes so far early this season.
Past the halfway point of the second quarter. Banal. Cañete catch and shoot. Daming magkakadikit sa ilalim doon, fighting for the rebound.
Yung mga gwardiya nakikipagsabayan rin sa ilalim, Ando si Val Chauca, ando si Alvin Abundo. And really just, exemplifies yung halaga ng rebounding sa laro.
Lalata swings it to John Abate. 9 on their shot clock. Collado swipes it loose. Chauca lost it. Got it back, pinintuan si Obuyes. Collado.
Short.
Abate got a piece of that one. They will settle things down itong Quezon Huskers. Banal, bounce pass. Chris Lalata. Pinasa sa ilalim. Mike Cañete goes up strong. He will finish through contact.
Well, Mike Cañete has been impressive so far here early in this game. 3 out of 6. He's got 7 points. Missed a couple from the line though, and really just lurking in there, waiting for that pass, roughly around the dunker spot.
Meron tayong challenge from Valenzuela. Because they thought Mike Cañete got away with an offensive foul. And we'll find out if they are right. Which is Tong Ballesteros and the rest of the Valenzuela City Dark Horse. We'll be back for the result of this one.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan.
Upon review, the challenge was successful.
Successful challenge. So hindi counted yung basket dahil offensive foul laban kay Mike Cañete.
Tingnan natin to. Yeah. Yung kaliwang arm.
He wanted a challenge as well. Pwede ba yun?
Yeah, that one's interesting. I don't think I've recalled na may ganong situation na challenge ulit after ruling.
Right place at the right time. Jello Obuyes knocks down the mid-range jumper. Babasa isa ang kalamangan ng Quezon. Manal. Pass to Mike Cañete.
Oh, man.
Collado secures the rebound. Chance to take the lead for Valenzuela. Obuyes is feeling it. Straight but short. Dami nilang mga ganyang type of guards eh. Valchauca, Shakalanes, Jello Obuyes. Si Oligario lang hindi kaliwete. Pero ganun din eh. Mga Spitfire guards tong mga to eh.
Correct. I think a difference lang siguro is yung may right-handed player, may kaliwete, pero everything else almost the same in terms of profile. Abundo for 3.
Wala. Abate swoops in and puts it back for Quezon.
Abate staying the course, waited for where that ball is gonna bounce and actively pursued it.
7 points for John Abate. Robinson charging through. Can't finish. Banal emphatically snags in the board.
That's a skip.
Banal cuts. Floater is up. No good. Rebounds pretty much in favor of Quezon. 25-14. Chauca gets the step. Pinasa palabas ko yung Obuyes. Tinahi yung depensa. Splitting 2 defenders to lay it in. 10 points for Jello Obuyes.
Oh, he's playing like, you know, one of the leads para dito sa Dark Horse. And I think he's really given that go signal to attack whenever necessary. It's a missed rebound by Jeremy.
Wait. What's happening here?
Hold on, I think Jeremy's bleeding. Yeah. This is that beautiful feed over to Obuyes. Little jab going the left side. Found that gap and umatake. And again, pangalawang beses na niyang umaatake niya sa side na yan. Not minding kung sino yung dinadaan niya mga depensa ng Quezon Huskers.
Robinson, Obuyes, Chauca sit. Olegario, Mamaradlo. And Alanis return. Collado. Against Chris Lalata. Alanes. Naiwan si Gab Banal.
Ooh. Is that John Abate?
Yeah, he was trying to draw the charge. Del Gavera caught with a push.
A little talk going on between Gravera and Justin Alano. See that again, that drive by Shaq. He was getting screened by, is that Mamaradlo? Kanina.
Pasok unang free throw ni Shaq Alanis. Coming off the bench today. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Lamang na ang Valenzuela after those 2 made free throws. Manal takes a seat. Tabi will run their offense.
There's that flex again.
Ay!
Oh, nice.
Sobra. Gravera. Nakuha pa yung rebound. Sorry, miss by Joshua Hierro. That was a perfectly executed play.
Oh.
Quezon.
Well, they're having that wing guy cut on the weak side to create what's called a double gap and then see if they have a flex action on the other need in case, you know, hindi na nila atakihin yung gap na yun.
Ano yung pinaka-glaring difference para sa Coach Mike, if any, dito sa edition na ito ng Quezon compared to seasons past where they still had guys like LJ Gonzalez, Vince Magbuo, Simon Sandago, Will Golson, to name a few. Al Tamsi was also there.
I think yung perimeter shooting, no? Yan ang nagbago, especially mga 2-pointers nila. I mean, guys like Mike Cañete are very comfortable getting on the elbow, getting that medium range jumper. And one might say even the same for John Abate. And the three-point shooters, you like how Joshua Yero has really stepped up to the plate and allowed himself to be better in that department. Yun ang mga glaring para sa akin. Kaya, you know, much as you loved how LJ Gonzalez and the rest of the guys have been in there, but the new guys are, you know, bringing that new profile para sa kanila. I also feel Jolo Valenzuela has done a good job of being that other Christian Pagaran type of player. So whenever you switch those two inside, you're almost not losing athleticism.
Daming ganap sa ilalim. Foul away from the basketball. Yero hits the first free throw. 63 seconds left in the first half.
Dami ng free throws in-award natin sa first half, ha? 28 na yan. O 29 na. Combined. Oh.
Total of 26 fouls combined as well. Alanes. That was an awkward attempt.
I don't think Shaq Alanes has ever made a balanced shot so far this game. Lahat ng tinira niya, in my opinion, was forced. It's not in rhythm. Well, maybe because of the defense of the Quezon Huskers, lalo na kung papasok siya sa loob. It's not been that comfortable for him to get inside the paint, especially him getting forced to the right side.
Ano ba ito si Nico Mamarat? This is the second free throw. He goes up strong, no good. With this. (36-35) Quezon. Tabi with Alanes getting wiped out.
Yeah.
Cyrus Tabi drills in the jumper.
You have to take it in that instance. Kasi plinag na nila yung nail eh. Wala na yung flash sa gitna after that two-man game. Final 10 here.
Olegario got some space. Can't hit the jumper. Tabi to beat the buzzer. That will end the first half. Biggest lead was at 10 points earlier by Quezon. But Valenzuela hanging around. Just 3 points separating these two squads at the half. 38-35.
Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan.
We are still here at the One Arena in Cainta, Rizal for Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Ako po si Gian Alianas and it is halftime of our main game between Quezon and Valenzuela. The score is 38-35 in favor of Quezon. I am with the assistant coaches right now of both teams. Let's first talk to the assistant coach of Quezon, Coach Jeric Teng. Coach Jeric, it's a pretty tight and exciting game. Ano yung pinakamalaking challenge na binibigay sa inyo ng Valenzuela?
Siguro it's very obvious that we haven't adjusted to the calls. Yung for both quarters, maaga kami naging napunta sa penalty. So we have to adjust to those and then we have to stick to our game plan. Marami kami lapses on defense kaya sila nakaka-blow by and get their easy layups.
Now, Coach Eric said that he still finds that your team has a lot to improve on, pero malaking bagay daw sa pag-a-adjust ng mga newcomers nyo, ang mga kuya nila on the team. Why are they a big impact for your new additions?
Yes, like in our team or like in any other sports team, malaking impact talaga yung veterans kasi they're trying to lead by example sa practice, how it takes to be a professional, how it takes to win. Lalo na both times na kaming back-to-back sa runner-up. So hopefully, Yung mga rookies naman namin, yung mga bagong players namin sa team are very responsive sa mga veteran leadership namin.
Now, Coach Jeric, why don't you thank everybody that has been supporting the Quezon Huskers so far this season?
Of course, pinapasalamatan po namin ang lahat mo ng sumusubaybay at sumusuporta sa Quezon Huskers, mga nanonood on live television, sa live streaming. Siyempre, aming mga team owners, Governor Dr. Helen Tan, Boss R.D. Ronel Tan, Congressman Attorney Mike Tan, Bukal Doc Kim Tan, Dr. Camille, Kobe Malik, Calix, Mayor Ralph Lim, our team manager Attorney Don Kapunan. Siyempre mga kababayan ko dyan sa Gumawa, Quezon, kamusta po at happy fiesta po sa Barangay Labnig. At sana tuloy-tuloy ng suportahan ng ating team, Quezon Huskers. Hopefully, we play better sa second half and end up with a win.
Thank you very much once again. That was the assistant coach of Quezon, Coach Jeric Teng. Ngayon, kausapin naman natin ang assistant coach ng Valenzuela, Coach Gerard Alejo. Coach Gerard, maganda naman ang pinapakita ng inyong koponan against a very competitive team. Bakit magandang lesson yung huli niyong laro against Caloocan?
Actually, kailangan may papatunayan eh. Kitang-kita mo naman kanina, nandun yung fire namin, nandun yung sigla. Talagang kailangan may mapatunayan kami dahil ang sakit sa amin yung talo namin ng huli. So, baka kailangan lang namin ipakita na hindi kami yun. Eto kami ngayon. Parang ganun.
Now, Coach Gerard, we get excited naman when we see the improvement of your players when it comes to each game. Ano naman ang masasabi mo dahil more of your players are stepping up every game?
Sabi ko nga, since nung unang pang mga ano ko is, nagiging ano na kami, nagiging cohesive na kami, nagiging team na kami. Siguro nasa letter A na kami. Isa na lang to complete the name team. Yan.
I like that metaphor. I'm sure marami rin sa inyong supporters ang nanonood ngayon. Pasalamatan mo naman sila.
Okay. Auxiliary Sports Club, Artemis Printing Services, Boss Carlo, Iron Brake Philippines, Anytime Fitness, Fatima Valenzuela, Accelerated Wellness and Pain Clinic, si Boss Johari, Desire, Paul Rohanson, Corner Hoops Caloocan, Jens Apparel, and Barangay Marilag kay PB Perez.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was the assistant coach of Valenzuela, Coach Gerard Alejo. Magbabalik pa po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Basketball na muna tayo. Iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin. Sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama.
Alright mga kaliga, it's now time for the Sports Plus Clutch Time Challenge. At dahil may nanalo na ng ating challenge, our prize pot will reset to 100,000 pesos. At every game day na walang makaka-complete ng challenge, mananagdagan ng 50,000 ang ating prize hanggang sa umabot ulit ito sa 1 million pesos. For today, our prize pot is 150,000. At ngayon, mas exciting na ang Sports Plus Clutch Time Challenge dahil kailangan na makumpleto ang bawat shot mula sa official Sports Plus shooting spots dito sa loob ng court. Tawagin din natin ang ating challenger, si Rene Martin Villaruz mula sa Canyogan, Pasig City. Alright, Rene, you will be given 45 seconds to complete a driving layup, a free throw, a three-point shot, and a half-court shot. And each attempt must be taken from the official Sports Plus floor markers. For the layup, you must start from the half-court line and dribble your way to the basket before scoring. Pag nagawa mo lahat yan in 45 seconds, you will win 150,000 from the official sportsbook of the MPBL Sports Plus. Alright, Rene, are you ready? Kaway-kaway ka muna sa ating mga fans. Okay, Rene, 3, 2, 1, good luck! At nakompleto na ni Rene ang layup. Patungo na siya sa free throw line. First attempt. Nakuha agad. You still have 30 seconds, Rene. Let's go. 20 seconds. Yakang-yaka pa yan, Rene. Come on. 15 seconds. Second attempt. Still no good. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A good effort pa rin with Martin Villaruz. You will be going home with a Sports Plus jersey. Maraming salamat sa pagsali. At sa ating mga kaliga, check out the Sports Plus Facebook page to find out how you can join at baka ikaw na ang susunod na winner ng Sports Plus Clutch Time Challenge.
Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanigang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang tubunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag pang alipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay umayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayan di matatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit anong mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag pang alipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon.
It's a 3-point lead and a half in favor of Quezon, 38-35. Muli po Ken Pangilinan, Coach Mike Perez, and Gianna Lianes. And Coach Mike, break down what happened in the first 2 quarters para dito sa Quezon and Valenzuela.
Well, the first quarter, Quezon really shot 47% in the first quarter, but ending yung first half with just 38% shooting. Maganda yung naging habol nitong Valenzuela in that second quarter. Only because the free throws have been mas marami para dito sa Valenzuela. 13 of 19, 6 attempts disparity right there. The rebounds pretty much controlled by Quezon, but the help coming off the bench, especially with guys like Ubuyes, Oligario, those guys have helped out huge para sa contribution para dito sa Dark Horse.
Both teams haven't really gone into transition. 5 combined fast break points in between them. Judel Fuentes scoring the first basket in the second half. He has a total of 6 points, buoyed by those 2 triples.
Oh, 2 out of 2 na yan from 3 points ng si Judel.
Obuyes will start off the third quarter. Collado, 6 na segundo sa kanilang shot clock. Robinson
Too long.
has to make something happen. He tries a free. Had a good line, but it will roll out. Pero matake, wala. Obuyes. Cut off by Tabi. Collado settles for a free. Tatalbog palabas.
Now gotta take it.
Pinabayaan si Judel. Valenzuela dodging a bullet. Obuyes in stride will score on the fast break.
Patuloy pa rin itong magandang nilalaro ni Obuyes coming off the bench. And he pretty much has helped out. He's got 12 points so far on a 5 of 6 from the field.
Just 4 points in between these two squads.
Kanina pa,
Sano nagipagpestuan sa ilalim.
no, kanina pa hinihingi ni, ni Sed underneath kay Lester.
Ito 3-point shot na ito. Din sa atin yan next stream ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Little screen-to-screener action for the Quezon Huskers. Taken out of, in my opinion, coming from the Spurs week action. What a move!
Fuentes was inbounds. Dinukot pa sa kabila.
Walang dribble yun, no? Dinukot lang sa kabila. Ang layo nung nilipatan ng tira na yun ni Judel Fuentes.
8 points for Judel. Robinson doesn't like what he saw. Turnover. Only the 4th turnover against Valenzuela, but it will cost him. As Tabi gets himself into fast break mode, he will lay it in. Fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
A little miscommunication on that. Drive down the middle turns into opportunities for fast break for Quezon, and Tabi making sure.
Have a timeout by Valenzuela. We'll be right back.
White House steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That way is going to even up the game. 9 in the final moments of the game. Can they make magic? White House wins the game!
Win the game. Easy long with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan a QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Halos 2 milyon na po napapamigay ng Sports Plus.
Oo nga.
Total of 4 winners. Most recent one, nung nasa Batangas City tayo, Coach Mike.
At alam mo, nakakatuwa dito to see all these fans watching our game here in One Arena. Ang nakakatuwa dito, you're seeing videos in social media na sinasimulate nila, no? Yung 45 seconds nung Sports Plus challenge. And really, certain followers of the MPBL starting to notice. And why not? Nakakailang panalo na ba tayo? Parang 4 na ba?
4 na winner.
Diba? Dapat magkaroon ng MPBL Staff Special Edition. Sali ka doon?
Kung pwede sumali, ba't hindi?
Why not? Di ba? Drive there by Shaq Alanes. Called for that offensive foul.
8 ang kalamangan ng Quezon. Tabi nakawala. Pinasahan si Judel Fuentes. Libre sa 3. This has been quite a physical game.
Yeah. I think they're gonna have this challenge because I did see that somebody was, I think it was Shaq Alanes that had this hooking the arm of Joshua Hierro.
We'll be back to find out the result of Quezon's challenge.
Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basket.
Upon review, the challenge was successful.
Yeah, successful challenge. Which did have, natin to okay. What they're saying is that tumama kay Shaq Alanes. I thought he was pointing to him getting held down by Shaq.
Palagay ko, kung nagki-keep track tayo ng stats tama ka sa challenge, Coach Nick. Mataas ang batting rate mo.
You know, na-observe ko lang based sa nakikita ko. There you go.
Swak na swak yung dress ni Cyrus Tabi.
Tumuro pa sa atin pagkapasok ng tres.
O hindi, nandito yata sa likod yung butihing may bahay ni Cyrus.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Biggest lead right now for Quezon at 11. Chauka. Tabi closing out on him hard. 4 seconds left. Obuyes
Oh my.
puts it in. And a 4-point play opportunity coming up after getting fouled.
Well, that defense has really forced, you know, the Valenzuela Dark Horse to shots late in the clock. Inubuya seeing na nauubos na naman yung oras sa kanila, had to make way, find a way to score, and boy did he.
Obuyes did something that Judel Fuentes is so used to doing to his defenders.
Siya yung madalas gumagawa nun, eh, no? But the boy has been impressive so far. 15 points, 6 of 7 from the field.
16 na. Pasok yung free throw.
Oh yeah, 16 na.
3 of 3 from the line. Manzano only played 3 minutes in the first half due to foul trouble. Oh, up and under. Mike Cañete got Jay Collado up in the air and he will score underneath.
Well, needless to say, Mike Cañete has definitely found a new home here in the Quezon Huskers.
Sinagot naman ni Mamaradlo with the 3. Nico Mamaradlo, 7 points. On a run. Lost it though. Back the other way. Hierro. Collado with a rebound. Action picking up in the third. Mamaradlo bullying his way inside. Could not finish. Cyrus Tabi nakalagpas sa dalawang defenders. Cañete thought he got fouled. Quezon will retain possession. Coach Estong Ballesteros wants to challenge.
Boy, and as much as Sed Manzano has been one of the scoring leaders para dito sa Huskers, I don't think he's ever made an attempt. I don't think he's even had a touch so far in this game.
Coach's challenge. And Coach Estong Ballesteros. Babalik kami.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. Ball possession for Valenzuela City.
Quick challenge. And it is a success. Bola mapupunta sa Valenzuela.
Oh, that ball tumama kay kay Mike.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa,
6-point lead. Offensive foul on Jello Obuyes.
Susubukan niya nga bigyan ng pwesto sana doon si tingnan ko si Val Chauca. But you can't do that. Definitely tatawagan ka ng foul. You have to stay vertical and allow the defender to see you and so that they can avoid you.
Papasok sa loob si Alvin Abundo. Pahinga muna si Cyrus Tabi.
This is quite a low-scoring ball game, considering the scoring so far in a game para dito sa Huskers.
Lalata Mintes. Collado na arami ng rebound. His 5th board. Chauca. Pass to Obuyes. He is feeling it. That one's strong. Abundo, hard dribble. Slamming on the brakes. And putting up that shot up and in.
Galing niya sa ganun, no? Yung biglang preno.
Oo.
Yung control, tapos...
Snatchback.
Oo. Parang kung may preno, no?
may friction pa, coach, ha?
Oo naman.
Mamaradlo tries to answer. Way off target. Abundo the rebound. Lewis gives up the foul.
Because he's getting outrun by Alvin Abundo. Pangalawang diretsong ano na yan possession na kung saan talagang dinidiinan ni Alvin Abundo. He was really looking to push it, but got him right out of the way. A lot of force.
I thought that deserved a look, though.
Yeah. Possible unspo, no? That was clearly excessive.
Abundo. Tignan mawala sa kanya yung bola. Lost his footing. Pressure by Olegario. Manansala. Nawala na tuluyan sa Quezon. Alano picks up his dribble. Pinasa muna kay Jer Olegario. Collado doing a good job trailing and knocking down the triple.
Step in three coming from a trailer like Jay Collado. Huge for Valenzuela.
Lead down to 5. Manzano. That's a great action by Quezon that time. First 2 points for Sed. Alanes sumalaksak. Manansala nakuha yung rebound.
Well, Shaq Alanis has not gotten a very clear look.
Mintis yung pull-up jumper ni Christian Pagaran. Olegario splitting the defense. Bumagsak. May foul laban sa Quezon.
Pinadali ni JR Olegario yung pag-split ng two-man action na yun. That's why he fell down. He might have had a good look kung hinayaan muna niya si Jay Collado na lumampas, no, mislip before he started attacking. Then he would have options. Jay once again.
Matulis sa pagkakataon na yun. Under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Tabi maintains his dribble. Earning himself 2 free throws. Olegario whistled for his third foul. Manny Pay is the digital wallet built for the community.
So far, Cyrus Tabi, 6 of 6 from the line. And that's pretty consistent to his numbers. He's an 83% free throw shooter.
Let's go to Gianna.
Well, before the game, Coach Eric joked na medyo pagod siya going into this game because he was actually at this venue since game 1, scouting their next opponents in Ilagan. Gusto niya kasi na prepared sila, still seeing a lot of room for improvement for his team. He said that they still need improvement in terms of chemistry daw, especially communicating more defensively. Offensively naman raw, he is teaching his players to identify shots from libre, mas libre, at pinaka-libre so they can control the tempo of the game. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Gianna. And, well, to her report, they have generated a total of 14 assists. But they did commit a lot of turnovers. 10 na laban sa Quezon. Pero yun nga, no, dyan papasok, no, yung paulit-ulit na pinipreach ni Coach Eric, no, na kailangan may magsakripisyo. Hindi ibig sabihin, libre ka, meron pa ibang better shot available.
And that's where this is a good look for Gabanal, though he missed it. You still like that shot was pretty open. At range niya yun eh. Kaya he definitely has to take that. Speaking of Gab.
Coach Eric wants a challenge. He's gonna use his second one. Successful pareho yung unang challenges ng Quezon and Valenzuela. We'll be back for the result of this one.
ay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There was no foul. No.
Successful challenge. Jeric.
3 out of 3. Not a challenge. Successful for so far dun sa tatlo. No, that's not an offensive foul. Gab on that exit. Didn't see it.
Great pass. Macaloni. Feeding Chris Lalata. Balik sa 10 ang lamang ng Quezon. 58-48.
Ganda talaga ng binibit-bit ng back screen tapos pabababain mo ulit. After that, tapos babalikan mo. Libre-libre talaga yung kabilang side.
Olegario continues to misfire from the outside. Valenzuela. Lalata is there again pero naagawan ni Jer Olegario. Feeds it to Shaq Alanes.
Wow.
He hits a 3.
Yun ang maaaring pagkakataon nito, lamang Quezon ng 7. Pero yung number of possessions, halos hindi nagkakalayo. Pretty much even. I think 53, 54 possessions so far. But it's the points per possession na lumalamang itong Quezon Huskers. Meaning, you know, they're being better at field goals. And it's the free throws really that has brought this game closer from the perspective of the Dark Horse.
Magsak si Shaq Alanes. We have a foul on Campanal. Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Chris Lalata, 4 of his 6 points in this third quarter. He gets a seat on the bench. We have Will Macaloni, Jolo Manansala, Gabanal, Judel Fuentes, and Saya Mustabi. Reyes. Iniwanan at agad naman siyang tumira galing sa labas na ipasok.
Pag kaya, pag libre, you really gotta go get it.
Banal not forcing it up. Tabi, the pass to Judel. Shot fake, one dribble, pinasa kay Gabanal.
Yeah.
What you love about that, Coach Mike, is yung initial shot ni Gabanal, no? As to Gianna's report, turning it down, letting that play develop.
That is right. Again, another out-of-balance shot for Shaq Alanes. He has been forcing it from the outside. And the many times that you've seen Shaq Alanes play, it's very rare that he gets into this, you know, situations na out of balance yung mga tira niya. Maybe you could attribute that to the close-out defense of the Quezon Huskers.
26.6 seconds remaining. Tabi, Manansala, uupo, papasok si Abate at si Yero. Abundo also replacing Judel Fuentes.
At the rate that the Valenzuela Dark Horse have been using up their clock, there might be very little time for the Quezon Huskers left on their side of the floor if ever they do get a chance. So what you have to do now is to speed up this possession and make them hurry up.
They hurry up on that shot. Mobuyes no. Mula babalik sa Valenzuela. With 12 on their shot clock. Olegario, wala pa din.
A lot of time for them to execute.
Abate will bring the ball down for the Huskers. Got the step. Floater is up, no good. Still enough time for Valenzuela. Alanes will take it. That will pop out. That almost got in for Shaq Alanes.
One of the better looking shots for Alanes to end the third quarter, but he did hit one earlier here in the third.
Cyrus Tabi coming alive in this period, Coach Mike. 17 points total, going along with 4 boards and 2 assists.
And just being active, I guess this is the best scoring game so far for Cyrus Tabi. I have not seen him take so many attempts, but in here in this game, he's been actively pursuing that offensive end.
7 of his 17 points in the third. Lamang na sila sa pagpasok ng fourth, 63-53.
Sumasaya kapag may laway nagkakakita. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat laway pinaghahandaan, kaya yung bayanigang pambakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa
Cameras here at the One Arena in Cainta. The 8th season of the
They'll find this for
MPBL.
unsportsmanlike behavior.
Yan, kaway-kaway at mag-smile mga kaliga. You are live on YouTube, Tap Sports, and on Solar Sports. Ken Pangilinan, Coach Mike Perez, and Gianna Llanes, Commissioner Emerita, Zaldi Rilibid, and Rudy Distrito. We begin the fourth. Valenzuela with the possession. Quarter scoring natin, Coach Mike, no? Palitan lang. Quezon got the first and third. Valenzuela slightly outscoring Quezon in the second quarter.
Yeah, Quezon was actually hot to start the first quarter habang nag-struggle naman yung Valenzuela, pero nag-rally nung second quarter itong Dark Horse. Then come the third quarter, Quezon surged ahead. It's their best quarter so far in this game, extending that lead from 3 points all the way to 10. Action underneath, we got a foul.
Si Caniete mo nakapitan dun. Alanes, nahuli, na nakakapit. Judel Fuentes, Mike Caniete, Joshua Yero, John Abate, and Seth Manzano.
Watch out for Judel on that corner.
Short. Rebounds massively controlled by Quezon, plus 17. And that second chance point, again, that's the 15th second chance point para sa Quezon. Alanes, straight away free. That's only his second field goal, but he has a total now of 12.
But somehow you like yung mga huling mga attempts nito ni Shaq Alanes, no? That one pretty much a comfortable 3 for him.
Fuentes, pinasa sa labas. Caniete, susubok sa tres. Yes!
This is where he's been so good. Si Mike Caniete. No, before, pagdating sa ganyang situation, nag-aanap pa sila kung saan manggagaling perimeter shooting. But Mike has really given them that much leverage on that stat.
Oh, whistle. Caniete, one arms the rebound. Oh, Manzano!
Oh, yeah.
Leaking out, laying it in. Great pass from Judel Fuentes.
Oh, tsaka kanina pa siya kinakapitan nito ni Lester Reyes inside the paint. Another out-of-balance shot
Kanina pa.
for Shaq Alanes.
Foul na naman. Galing niya kumuha ng foul talaga.
Oo.
Ito yung magandang pasa ni Judel Fuentes. Naka-topside that time yung pensa ng Valenzuela.
Correct.
Alanes hits the first. Extreme ang subok at kompletong compliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Alanes, believe it or not, in as much as nakikita natin may mga pumapasok na 3-point shots sa kanya, he's actually just averaging 26% from 3. But in terms of involvement in ending possessions on the offensive side, dun siya talagang heavy na nagpa-participate. Kaya nakikita mo, madalas siya yung tumitira para sa kanila.
9 out of 10 from the line. Shaq Alanes. Malakas yung tira ni Mike Caniete. Alanes, baseline drive. Can't finish.
Pull up.
Fuentes, no look. Intercepted and deflected out of bounds by Lester Reyes. Ano sa tingin mo kailangan pagawin ng Valenzuela para makahabol dito, Coach Mike?
Well, to be able to control the rebounds, that's one. Only because they're getting out-rebounded by 20, 46-26. And help them to get extended possessions.
Well, it will also help to stop that guy, that Fuentes.
Agree. Agree.
Jeremy Robinson forcing his way in.
Diyan bumabawi itong Valenzuela, yung scoring off the bench. And much as si Robinson is a starter, what a move by Cyrus. Good kick.
Mike Cañete hits
man.
the three. On that setup, for that in and out dribble by Cyrus Tabi. Alanes na naman. Counted yan.
Binabawi at tinatrabaho ni Shaq Alanes pagdating dito sa fourth quarter para sa Dark Horse. But, you know, you see him trying to find a way to score. Yumoko, pinuntahan yung open spot. Walang Huskers nandun and he was able to sneak and finish.
Galing niya sa ganyan talaga. From right to left, side step. As a lefty, that is such a deadly weapon. Mintis nga lang naman yung free throw. To the post they go. Manzano. Reverse.
Yeah.
They have to be better than that if you're Valenzuela.
Oh, right now, parang nakaka 6 points na dito sa quarter na ito si Ced Manzano.
Saksi Jeremy Robinson. We have a foul on Junel Fuentes. That's his fourth.
See this move right here by Ced. He's actually 3 out of 3 from the field. Started to measure where the defense was. Saw that gap on the baseline side. Kaya yung spin niya pa-drop papunta sa baseline and wala nang tumulong kay Lester sa kabila. No, finish yun ni Ced.
Robinson, top jumper. Lead has swelled up for Quezon.
Good job by Oligario.
Biggest lead at 15 now. 78-63.
Laking bagay din si Oligario pag ang mga ganong mga outlet. Nakaka-recover ka agad. Ang bilis din kasi talaga.
Corner exit. Piero. Lalata.
Yeah.
Chris Lalata.
Remember when we talked about perimeter scoring? Diba? Yun yung mga yung mga binibigay.
6 minutes left. Alanes. Walang mapuntahan. Oligario umikot. Reverse from Lester Reyes.
Pero kung ikaw ang Dark Horse, hindi pwede nakikipagpalitan ka lang, no? You have to give them empty possessions.
Ang nangyayari ngayon, palitan na ng puntos, Macaloni, 2 points. That's really quite a strange season for Valenzuela in terms of sometimes they look like a contender.
Yeah.
There was the connection between Oligario and Reyes. So si Tabi, si Netap din naman. Si Will Macaloni, yung panalo lang against Quezon, really turned a lot of heads. Layup from Jerry Oligario, also that close loss against Jensen.
Yeah.
And then there were other times, like their opening game against Pasilan.
Lost by 13.
Oo, no? Tapos,
Bataan.
oo.
Lost by 12. Yeah.
Talo sila sa Caloocan. Pagaran, thought they got all ball.
Because everything considered, you know, yung ilagay mo na yung 4-point loss ng nila sa Jensen na maaring give them a chance to win. This would have been a 5-game win streak before they got to Caloocan where they lost by 39, diba?
They're right now at 4-4. So free throw na tin sa atin yan na extreme. Subok at kompletong compliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Ang nagiging challenge talaga sa kanila is yung shooting. In all the games that they've lost, masyadong mababa yung effective field goals nila. Well, they do have shot attempts, but it's not a good percentage that goes in.
Halfway point off the 4. Pagaran swings it. Abundo left wide open. Lalata the rebound. Naagaw ni Jeremy Robinson. Nice pass. Collado will stick it in. Special delivery from Shaq Alanis. Jay Collado with 10 points. Swing it side to side. Macaloni cross court. Abundo tries baseline. Talantapan Bukidnon native Christian Pagaran drills in the free from the left corner pocket. Sorry, may tama. Presyon. Robinson. Pass to Olegario, who will sneak in the layup. (85-72). Lalata dumps it down low. Pass broken up by Jeremy Robinson. Robinson, coast to coast, count it. Glossy foul.
Going right side, no question. Jeremy Robinson has got that strong body to finish. Didn't even need to worry about contact kasi alam niya kaya niyang i-absorb it. Little Pinoy step before that finish for Jeremy.
Fuentes magbabalik, nursing 4 fouls. Battling foul trouble all game long. MANNY Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. Score po natin 85-74. Quezon hunting their 6th win. Tabi swishes in the free. 20 points for Cyrus Tabi, Coach Mike.
Yeah, that's way above his average really. And katulad nga sinabi natin kanina, really for the most part, taga-facilitate ng offense, taga-hanap ng libreng kakampi. This might be the best scoring game so far for Tabi this season. He's only averaging close to 8 points per game, but this has been one of the good ones.
Under 3 minutes remaining. Lalata, Mintes. Tabi ka ng bola. Tabi gives him another possession. Inasahan si Will Macaloni. Off the dribble. Naagawan ng kanyang dating kakampi na si Jay Collado. Oh, what a pass! Olegario will lay it in! Jay Collado threading the needle on that special delivery.
Baba sa 10 pero kailangan pa rin lang pukpukin ito. You need to be able to get stops and not allow Quezon to get any bucket.
Macaloni and Collado go at it again. Will fouled. Foul on the floor. What a pass. Gandang setup galing kay Collado. May timeout na iniling si Coach Estong Ballesteros. 2:13 left in regulation. They're still trailing by 10 points, 88-78.
Steps back into the game. What kind of anything? And what a steal. That way of getting even out of the game. 9 in the final moments of the game. And they make magic. White House wins the game.
Win the game. Easy lang with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
Well, this is indeed so far the best scoring game for Cyrus Tabi. He had, 11 in the first game against Binyan, and everything else been single digits. Had 3 against Mindoro, had 9 against Maykawayan, had 9 against Bacolod, 7 against Iloilo, and with still time left, he's got 20 so far in this game.
Takbo play ngayon. So, magka-Coldplay moment ulit. Ha?
Don't be racketeer.
Sa poste, Manzano.
Oh no.
Fuentes na iwanan. Takes the free and makes it.
4 of 7 from downtown.
Last 2 minutes brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Isa na yan sa mga gustong-gusto mong tumitira ng 3 points. Maganda yung bitaw.
Golyato sumugod. Nawala sa kanyang bola. Quezon up by 13. Will milk some time. Valenzuela will play it out. Cañete offering that screen. Popping out. 5 on the shot clock. Tabi. Bounce pass. Manzano. Sumalo. Fouled hard by Lester Reyes. That will count. And a bonus free throw coming up.
Well, that is definitely going to be a foul. As he was already airborne off that pass down the middle. Iniwasan si Shaq. Oh, yeah, clearly.
Ayan pa, isa.
That might be.
Wait, dapat i-review din nila
I-review
yun eh.
din, right.
Sa palagay ko
Yeah.
Kaya that one earlier by Obuyes. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. .5 lead still. Olegario double cross. Quezon in penalty, so JR will shoot 2 free throws. Quezon, should they hold the fort down here? They will
6-0.
they will notch their 6th straight victory. Nine new players, Coach Mike. Mike Cañete, Cyrus Tabi, Will Macaloni, Seth Manzano, John Abate, Jolo Manansala, Chris Lalata.
Seth Manzano.
Nabanggit ko na.
Nabanggit ba?
Dom Vera. May isa pa.
Oh, Dom Vera, right? Oo, pala, no?
Siyam yun eh. May isang di ko nabanggit.
Chris Lalata ba? Nabanggit mo
Nabanggit ko
na?
na. Parang tayo nag-rushad ulit.
Jan Abate.
Nabanggit ko na din. That will count for Jeremy Robinson coming alive late. We're missing one more.
Peña Redondo.
Tama. Galing mo. You know, the reason I mentioned that is because it's quite a mix, Coach Mike, those 9 players. Extreme ang subok at kompletong compliance brand ng Pilipinas. Na merong mga veterano, may former champion, former collegiate stars for their respective schools. And Coach Eric Gonzalez is tasked to manage all of those and help them buy into the thing they're trying to do is that meron mga players na mag-iiba yung role compared sa kanilang nakasanayan. Lalo sa minuto. And in a long season like this one, that result's gonna be tested. And, it's gonna be interesting how this season pans out for Quezon. But right now, they're looking good. Up by 12, 93-81.
Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na
nagbabalik ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino, the Liga Pilipinas Basketball League. Nandito pa rin po yung mga taga-Kainta. Witnessing the finish to this one. Valenzuela down by 12. 36 seconds left. Robinson, jump shot from downtown. It's good. Jeremy Robinson with 13 points. Tavi pitching it to Valenzuela, who wisely pulls it back out. And looks like Quezon will hold on. Olegario pressuring Cyrus Tabi. What a win para dito sa Quezon Huskers. Coach Mike, Cyrus Tabi putting the cherry on top on this impressive victory for Quezon.
Staying the course, controlling the boards, keeping the poise, and Cyrus Tabi being active on the offensive end. Didn't get so much from the other guys na usually nagli-lead sa kanila pagdating sa scoring. Seth Manzano got very limited touches, but he did score well in the latter part of the game. Jidel Fuentes knocked down shots. He was a floor general for so much. Then Mike Cañete against that double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds. More importantly, them staying poised leading up to this win.
They improved to 6-0 in the South Division. And this guy, Jidel Fuentes, wanted him, and for good reason. He is our best player of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Cyrus Tabi did majority of his damage in the second half. 7 points in the third, 5 points in the fourth for a total of 22 markers.
Oh, and ang impressive dito is yung 75% 3-point shooting niya, and perfect from the line. Plus and minus a plus 15. Really overall good contribution. Finally, that scoring outburst we've been waiting from Cyrus Tabi.
95-84 Quezon. Punta na natin si Gianna Llanes.
Congratulations to our best player of the game, Cyrus Tabi of the Quezon Huskers. Cyrus, pag-usapan muna natin ang laro dahil medyo dikit yung laro nung first 3 quarters. Ano yung maganda na ipinakita ng Valenzuela para maging exciting para sa inyo itong larong to?
Siguro yung nawala lang sa amin yung individual defense namin, kaya ganun nakaka-score agad yung Valenzuela. Pero credit na sa Valenzuela, sobrang nagagaling talaga, hindi mo pwedeng underestimate. Kaya yun, nagkulang lang kami sa individual defense.
Cyrus, you had 22 points this game. This is your first season as a Quezon Husker. Kaya paano ka natutulungan ng iyong mga teammates at coaches para mag-improve?
Sa practice kasi parang lang kami, binibigyan lang kami ng free will nila coach sa practice. Sobrang sinasabi sa akin ni coach, gawin ko lang yung kung ano yung laro ko. Kaya yun, napapakita ko naman yung, kasi nagpa-practice naman kami lahat.
I'm sure maraming proud na proud sa Quezon Huskers ngayon. Kaya sino ang gusto mong pasalamatan?
Una-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord sa panalong ito. At thank you kay Governor Helen Tan, Boss RD, Kong Mike, Doc Kim, Mayor Ralph Lim. Salamat rin po sa Queen Margaret Hotel, Buffalo Wings and things. About his power and Jack Liner, and kay Erich and Amari, and syempre sa asawa ko na palaging sumusuporta sa akin, and sa family ko sa Puerto Princesa, kay mama, sa mga kapatid ko, sa mga uncle ko sa San Pedro Libis, sa mga taga Calbayog City, sa auntie ko sa Balatguti, sa lahat po ng sumusuporta ng Quezon Huskers, maraming salamat po, lalo na po sa MPBL. Marami kayo natutulungan na players, and sa lahat po na nanonood, na huwag kayong magsawang sumuporta sa MPBL. And binabati ko yung uncle ko sa California, Uncle Saldi, at sa anak niya kay Ate Sara and Kuya Patrick, kay nanay and tatay sa Damay lagi, kay Tita Jing. Yun lang. Thank you.
Thank you very much and congratulations to our best player of the game, Cyrus Tabi. Our player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Back to you, Ken and Mike.
Lumaban sa record sa haba ng bate, pero tama lagi si Cyrus Tabi, pero tama rin na naipanalala yung laban nila against Valenzuela. Cebu versus Manila in our first game at 4 p.m., 6 p.m. game between Pasay and Jensan, and then at 8 p.m. Bulacan versus Quezon City on Monday sa Novadechi Convention Center in Quezon City. That does it for coverage from Cainta Rizal on behalf of Coach Mike Perez and Miss Gianna Lianes. Ako po si Ken Pangilinan. Maraming salamat sa pagtangkilik at pagsubaybay sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan.